Hello, welcome to another basic tutorial for Lesscode 2.0. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to edit our navigation. So in order to do that, let's move to our settings panel on the left side of our screen, and then we select navigation. Under navigation type, we have a few options available to us. We have combined the default full screen, okay, now one page. We'll go into details in other tutorials. So for this particular tutorial, because it's a basic one, we just select one of them and then we edit it. So let's select the default navigation. So we select the default navigation, and then the page automatically refreshes after selecting it. So in order to style the navigation, we go back to our navigation settings, and then we have these colors available to us that we can change. The first one is the background of the navigation, which is white, and then you have the button background color, which is the background color of the button. Let's say the home button that is showing at the moment. And then we have the button text color, the color of the home text. And then we have the hover color, that is when you move the mouse on this particular button, the color that you want to display is this one. And then we have the button hover text color. That means if you want the text color to change when you move the mouse on it, you edit it using this particular box. And then the last two, we leave it for other types of navigation, not for this particular one. So we have the font settings for the navigation. We want to change these. We select Lato regular, and then we can change the size of the font. As you can see, when I increase this, the size of the font also increases. So let's select something like I think something like this. 23 is okay. And then this is the padding for the text. When you increase the value, you can see that the box or the background of the text also increases, or the navigation itself increases in size. So we want to reduce it to a reasonable size, something like this. And then this is the pattern to the left and to the right. So when you increase this, you can see that it also increases the spacing of the background of the text. So let's set this to about 20. Okay, so when we are done, we click on save to save our settings. Okay, so now that we are done with the spacing around the text, the home text, let us change the colors and then style it to what we want. So let's go back to our navigation options, and then we're going to change. Okay, let's change the background. Let's make it black or a bit dark. Okay, something like this. It's not bad. And then we change the font color or the text color from gray to white. Okay, so something like this. And then let's change the background, the hover background. That's when you move the mouse on the text, the background that you want to, the color of the background that you want to display. So let's set it to something like this color, this orange color. Okay, this is cool. And then click on save. Okay, so you have this, and when I move the mouse to this particular button, or when I move the mouse to the home text, and see that the background pops up. Okay, the background also shows. This is the hover effect that is created. So we want the font to be visible when the hover color shows up. So in order for us to do that, we go back to our navigation and we change the button hover text color. We change it from gray to white, and then we click save. So as you can see, when we move the mouse onto the text, it is still visible. Okay, so now that we have this, we want to add the other pages to the navigation. So in order for us to do that, we click on this icon right here, the plus icon. It is the add new page icon. So when we click on this, we type the name of the page that we want to add. So we have biography. Then you add. Then we have events. Let's add events. Let me refresh. Now that we created the other pages for our navigation, we want to space the words out a bit, so we use this option to space them out a bit and click on save. So as you can see, all our pages are displayed here. So we want these ones to follow the same format as the home page. So in order for us to do that, we have to go to our main settings by clicking on this icon here. So we click on this, and then we go to website, select navigation, and then we just have to edit the other navigations apart from that. So we click on this button to edit, and then we change the first letter and make it capital, and then we click save, and do the same thing for the rest. Okay, so when you are done, you click on websites, go back to create pages, and as you can see, the first letters of each of the pages have changed to capital. So let's increase the spacing a bit. So we go back to your navigation. Let's use this to increase the spacing a bit. Okay, so this is okay. Click on save, and we are done. So that's how to edit or make changes to your navigation.